At the beginning of the film, we see a girl waiting for her friend at a place. Meanwhile, she looks at the beautiful pink-colored shoes there. She likes these a lot. As she approaches these shoes, another girl picks these up. She starts walking after wearing these shoes. Covering a few distance, she starts feeling something strange. Her feet get removed. This scene is very painful. The scene changes, and we see a lady named Sugi. She had a little daughter. She got separated from her husband because their relationship wasn't much good. Now Sun-ye and her daughter shift to an old apartment. That was so deserted, and no one lived there except an old lady. People said that ghosts live in this place because weird things happened in this apartment. Like light turned on and off automatically and weird voices could be heard. Living here was Sun-ye's compulsion, as she had no money to purchase a new house. When she goes to that room, she finds all the stuff dirty and damaged there. Without delay, she plans to repair the house on her own. She starts repairing a bulb. But that bulb blasts, and a spark hits her eye. She goes to her friend, who is a doctor. Here we find out that Sun-ye is a doctor herself. Her clinic is under construction yet. Then we see Sun-jae waiting at the station in order to go home. She sees that same pink shoes there that were so pretty to see. She rolls her eyes so that she could return these shoes to their owner. When she finds nobody there, she holds them and returns to her house. Reaching home, when she tries these on, she feels so weird. She starts visioning about a dancing girl who had worn these shoes. Her dance was amazing, and the girl standing beside her was so jealous of her. Sun-ye thinks that she is having visions due to tiredness. She ignores this, and right then her daughter comes there. She asks her mother to let her try these shoes on. How beautiful these are! But her mother refuses her. No! Never! The next day, after leaving her daughter to the school, she goes to the clinic site. There, she meets a boy who is observing construction work. Sun-ye says, "You work hard here, so come to our house at dinner tonight." On the other hand, we see Sun-ye's daughter trying these shoes on because her mother wasn't home. These shoes were over her size. But strangely, those shoes match her size. She starts seeing the same visions. Then we see, when that man comes to their house, Sun-ye's daughter gets angry. She asks her mother, Who's he? And why don't you live with my father? What's your issue with him?" Sun-ye becomes aggressive and asks her daughter to go away. As she goes, she tells that boy that I got separated from my husband. Meanwhile, that boy's eye catches the sight of those pink shoes. In spite of being a boy, these shoes attract him a lot. We see that Sun-jae had started visioning in her sleep as well. She sees a couple wearing bridal dresses in her dream. Sometimes she saw her daughter jumping from the building. As she moved forward to stop her, her feet used to cut. Sun-ye was upset due to her visions. She showed certainty that something is associated with these shoes. Whenever her daughter tried the shoes, she forbids her. Then we see Sun-jae's doctor. She comes to her house, and as she looks at the shoes, she also gets mesmerized. She liked the shoes too. As Sun-ye goes some far, she steals the shoes and runs with them. What thing was in these shoes that made one friend steal another friend's thing? As she's taking her shoes out, she felt as if someone is chasing her. And then someone puts her hand over his mouth from behind and takes her eyes out and pushes her hard. She hits the mirror, which causes the glass to break, and she dies. These shoes also cut off her feet. And then we see that shoes also disappear from there. When the police get to know about it, they bring her dead body with them. They investigate her friend Sunye, as she was the one whom house she visited last. It was a murder case, according to the police. Sunye sees some pictures there. Seeing these, she acknowledges that many girls have died like this before. She was unable to understand the scenario. She comes home nervous. When she goes to her daughter, she sees her daughter with the same pink shoes. Very surprised, because her friend took these shoes. How did these come here? She angrily goes to her daughter and throws these shoes in the dustbin. She never wanted to risk anyone's life just because of the shoes she likes. When she comes back to her house, she finds her daughter in the same shoes. Seeing this, she gets scared. At the same time, her daughter's feet start bleeding. Sunye gets faint seeing it. When she comes back to her sense, she finds herself and her daughter in a hospital. She finds the same pink shoes in her hand. There was also a boy there who was at the construction site. He escorts her to the terrace and shares the discovery of a photograph dating back 60 years. That girl had held the same shoes as this picture. Sunye wanted to know more about these shoes. She goes to collect information about these shoes with that guy. She thinks that the old lady who lives in this apartment might have known about it, because when that old lady saw those shoes in her hand, she asked her to throw them away. It seems she was afraid of those shoes. Now both of them go to that old lady. They ask her, but she was so scared and doesn't tell anything. Upon their request, she utters a few words. She tells them when she was young, she worked at a lady's house named Oki. That girl was a dancer. She hated a girl because she was jealous of her. Her name was Keiko. Her friend was so caring about her. That was the reason Oki was jealous of her. One day, that boy gifted those pink shoes to her friend. Seeing this, that dancer wanted the same shoes. She started trapping Keiko's friend. He fell for her. But one day, Keiko saw both of them together. She then left, but her friend chased her to make her agree. When the dancer saw this, she became angry. That he still loves that girl. She killed Keiko in anger. She also cut both of her feet. Then she held the pink shoes and started laughing loudly. Keiko's friend was on her side also. On that day, that old lady was also there, witnessing everything. They both didn't know that she was also there. Then we see that dancer and Keiko's friend in bridal dresses. They were marrying each other. That dancer had worn the same pink shoes. Right then, Keiko's soul comes there and kills both of them. She wanted to do the same. If someone touched her pink shoes, she'll not let him live. Sunjay gets scared and starts finding her dead body. As she finds her body, she puts those pink shoes with her in a coffin. After doing this, she was much relaxed because there was a possibility that Keiko will spare their lives, because they also returned their pink shoes. Now we see that Sunjay started liking the boy who was at her clinic site. She goes to meet him. She then finds out that the boy has started hating her because he knows everything now. This truth was told to him by Sunye's daughter. That my mother never got separated from my mother, but she killed her. As she knows this, she becomes outrageous. She could also kill her daughter, and she does. She moves forward to kill her daughter, but she runs away. She comes to a station. Sunye also comes there. She was about to kill her daughter when she realizes that she isn't herself but Keiko. She wanted to kill her daughter because she tried her shoes many times. Eventually, those pink shoes appear again in that girl's hand. Sunye gets really afraid. She says to Keiko, "Now we helped you. We returned your pink shoes then. Why are you doing this to us?" But then Keiko's soul comes there that was really terrifying. She tells her that Oki's soul is inside you. You were Oki, that dancer before. That's why that old lady used to get scared of her. Keiko tells her that you are the one who killed her husband, her friend, and that boy. Now, you are going to kill your own daughter. She wasn't Keiko but that dancer who decided to kill the people out of jealousy.